Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. Let's jump right in. In this old book from the 30s, The Beachcomber by William McFee. He was a pretty popular author at one time, unheard of now. We found this card here. It's very interesting now. There's a lot of history on this puppy. And please visit Johnson Distillery in Tijuana, Mexico. This card entitles your party to a free drink at the distillery. And then here are the prices of the liquor. Now this is from the 30s, this card. It's after Prohibition, just after Prohibition, because this distillery got its start during the Prohibition. And so you would drive across the border to Tijuana, and you would buy yourself some booze and smuggle it back into the States. But now, after the Prohibition, the distilleries really weren't up and at 'em yet. They still had some work to do. So this place here in Tijuana was still pretty viable. And you could go across the border. You could buy yourself a quart of Kentucky bourbon for $1.75. If you wanted 2 quarts, it would cost you $3. And if you wanted a 4 full quarts, you get for $5. Now, and plus, if you showed up, you got a free drink with this card. On the back, it says, it gives you a little map. So you cross the bridge over there at Tijuana. You go through the border, and you go down this street, you go down this street, you cut this way, and right there with the X, it says, "Look for the Spirit of Kentucky" sign. Anyway, I thought that was very interesting. A few weeks ago, I asked if anybody had stuff that they found in a used book that they would like to share on this low-tech bookstore show, that to send it to my email, a picture and a little description, and I would share it. And I did get one person so far to send me something. It's Mike. And he runs the Used Bookstores of Southern California Facebook group page. Anyway, he sent this picture of this book called 60 Years of California Song. It was published in 1913. But what makes this book unique, it's by a very famous singer, by the way, a very famous singer who was popular in Northern California. She sang opera, but she was most known for giving music lessons. So she wrote this book here, and the person who had this book, or who wanted to present this book, wanted to give it to his daughter because his daughter was leaving the house and moving to Northern California to pursue a music career. So the father had read this book and he wanted to give it to his daughter, and he couldn't find any in any of the stores. So he actually wrote the publisher and asked if he could get a copy to give to his daughter. And the publisher wrote back this nice letter saying that they don't have this book anymore, but they would go to the warehouse or the file copies and see if they could find one. And they did find one, and they sent it to the father free of charge to give to his daughter, who was going to Northern California to be a singer. And then the father wrote this very moving inscription on the inside front cover to his daughter, who was going away to become a singer. And he thought that she should have had this book. When he got the book, it was in 1925. So the book and the inscription are all from 1926. Mike, I appreciate you sending that. That was really thoughtful, and I appreciate it. If anybody else has something they want to share on this show, please don't hesitate to email me at oldbook@ebookman.com. There's no S, just oldbook@ebookman.com. Send a picture, send a description, and I would love to share it. That's all I have for today. Good day.